And I hear some people saying, just know I'm saying that it just come to my head. I hear some people saying, oh, beef on radio cause government, whatever the case is. Let me go slow and let me tell them people this so that you all know. You understand what I'm saying? And my mother's name was Elaine Joseph, Catherine Joseph. She has died. She died. And my father's name was Jeremiah Dodge Joseph. Jeremiah Nathaniel Dodge Joseph. He dead. There is nobody on the face of this earth that me can tell what me have to tell them. Nobody. Okay? Okay, people out there who talk, I know who I be, so let me tell you this. Anything me have to tell are you, and anybody are you associate with or around are you, me will tell you. I'm going to do it respectfully initially. But if you try disrespect me, me go disrespect you. Just like how you give it to me, I saw me go give it to you.
But it's only fair.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, and I have to wonder and say, me come on this radio station, yeah, and me talk what me feel to be right. Y'all get it? No. In a manner sense, I complain to all kind of people because none of them can put me over their knee and bang me. None. So in a manner sense. So I just get that right, get that straight in our head, that's why it be. Now, also as me say that, I don't want to check the fact that my days are decay for cap high pressure. Because when high pressure go up, it might get so high I might get a stroke. And if you get a stroke, you might become a vegetable. You might become one burden on your family. You understand what I'm saying? So in a manner sense, I put ourselves through that stress there. Because you're not going to change nothing. Remember there was a time when we were there by a particular place. And I'm in a rush to go to work. Go to work now. I couldn't do five shifts.
They make Facebook and WhatsApp distract you, man.
Go, but no, the face, I'm not distracted, but I tell them. More never know. Because when me don't tell them, me don't know, me don't like you know. Me don't lament something over. You understand me? So, you understand what I'm people? So, but just want to ever get that in our head. Dave Joseph, fear no man or woman on the face of this earth. And he worse yet, I tell people all the time, if somebody come and criticize me, but look, if Joe Blackie come and say, you know, something with insurance. I look on Joe Blackie, I say, Joe Blackie not do insurance? No, Joe Blackie chow. That's how me operate. So me not understand how me can fear anybody who can talk to for them the family. What sense that can make? You can't control for your family, but you can talk to me. Anyway, but done with that, Joe Blackie, but just me want to forget that so that they know. So, I don't want to ever go, you know, I try to go slow that I understand. You understand? As far as me know, until Sean, I don't know what the management structure here is, if there's a board or what, I don't know. But until them they decide that they don't want up on the radio station, that way it be. Luckily for me, when I left Point FM, I said to myself, you know, Dave, build out your own social media space. So I build out my Facebook page, I build out my YouTube channel. You know, times is a kind of way now that, you know, it is with them social media, you have an outlet.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So, that is available to me. I make sure I put that in place. You know what? Somebody doesn't want to ever get it right. Please, I don't get up high pressure too high. I gotta get a stroke. And if I get a stroke, it's not gonna be a good thing. I've seen people who would have gotten a stroke and so on, it's not a good thing. You understand? So just control yourself and understand that I can't control beef. Can't happen. Will not happen.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
You have any knowledge if any increase was given to the boards?
What I know is that when the Labour Party came into power, came into government in 2014, prior to coming into government, the Prime Minister let it be known that, you know, you're on a board and you're going to be, you know, you're going to be making a contribution to your country and you'll get a token.
Yeah.
right? Not to the extent of what was there before. And the government acted on it, right? Recently, I heard an individual saying, maybe if me put on board and $1,000 a month, how many get? That was 9 years ago. But I notice you know how much you get now. I know, but notice you know how much you get the last 2 years. That's what I'm saying?
So there was an increase.
From what I would have heard. And that particular board, I would have heard, had lobbied and lobbied hard for it to be, increased. I don't know what it is. I heard some figures as to what it is. No, the person that being the deputy.
It would be interesting, my brother. Please, may I beg you, please, if you can find out for me.
No, I'm not going to waste my time with it one day. What I'm going to tell you is that my understanding is that some of the boards that some new comrades are heading, it is being said that those boards are being paid way more than some other boards. I'm going to tell you what I hear.
You can get the numbers on them.
I have some of the numbers.
Well, give me them, man. Me want to see them so me can talk about them. Because the problem me have.
Me don't want you to get a stroke.
You know what? No, me not getting a stroke.
You can't make it get the
problem me have, right? You see, when other people supposed to get what they justify supposed to get, there's a problem. All kind of excuses and this kind of
I hear what you're saying.
You should be contentive. You should have a mind that can be, reasonable and these kind of things.
I hear what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. Especially when it comes down to, I'm just using an example.
Yeah.
When it comes down to political parties, when they're having their leadership race and so, I always say, somebody gonna have to win or somebody gonna have to lose. The loser, once the loser is satisfied that the playing field is leveled, the loser will accept that they lost. But if the playing field is not leveled, that loser will never accept the results.
Respect.
And what you're saying falls in that line, in that if we're all called upon to make a sacrifice, and all of us are making a sacrifice, people will understand that.
Yes,
right? People will not understand that, as you so correctly said, I have to be considerate. But at the same point in time, you go up on a board that the chairman may get $2,800, but you get $5,000 now.
Let me tell you about that.
Or you put on a board, you make $5,000, and you be an advisor to the minister, you make an next $5,000.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
When people know that.
And I have no kind of sense Panda board day.
Me say me go leave it at the rep, we say you have no kind of sense.
Say that again?
Me say me go leave it at you have no kind of sense, because if the same person you talk to me, you don't have to do it.
Well, go ahead.
So until we get a handle on them kind of things, right? And again, to be fair, when you're on a board and making a contribution, you drive, go to meetings, and water you run, so you're gonna get a token.
Yes.
Right? But some of them people who may not cost other people. Oh, you have 4 jobs. Them they have 4 jobs, no argument day.
But this is what I'm
when the argument come up now, them they make an argument.
This is what I'm trying to say.
That, when this minister say that, how I know say, when this minister get that, how I know get that? Look, so you minister say that the wrong, but no, you in with it right. And this is the kind of thing where I must say, until I think brother Bob Marley appealed to us, me say, you know what I mean? No, Bob Marley. When he talk about
ask me man, I made a rest in.
I think the tune of war. Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Right. That way it. Yeah. You know? That's just how it is.
The big boss. Look, let me tell you something. I said this already, I'm gonna say them again. If you come up a Saturday waste on a Friday, the faces on them that come up there for collect check. You me tell you, they work in other establishment. Some of them have their own business. I may tell you now, them they're the priorities now. At them they have the first preference in the king. And you as a little man that have one truck in there that cannot sustain yourself because that's the only way you depend on an income. You get discarded, no brother.
Okay, that is the default position.
And if you talk people, go and carry name give other people and then fire truck and so on.
May agree.
And then now they want to come back for people, so a thief and son of virgin.
May agree with you.
Yo,
may agree 100% with what you say.
Just give me a break, man.
What we're supposed to do expose them people because they have no credibility.
Well, me expose them now because you want to defend people so thief. And cause somebody come and tell you that somebody say something about you fire and chuck. You see hypocrite them be around ya?
But you have to be careful. You can't say people foot white and expect that people not take offense.
But suppose nobody me say that their foot white. Suppose somebody want to tell them that for them the foot white. And then use you for say so. And there's some hypocrite them be around ya.
Me agree with you.
Blessed King.
Me agree with you 100%. And people know it now. But you see, I'm going to tell you what happened around here in Antigua. When they say certain things, they try to vilify you, right? This is why you see real talk wherever strive. Because one, they can get the people in them who come on real talk are conscious people, are idiots. So they can talk and talk and talk and now get away.
Blessed man.
You know what I'm saying?
Every time.
They can talk and talk and talk, but when now we talk about them, I'll get to them. Because while them they appel their lies, right?
Yes, King.
Say what me say the truth.
Yes, King.
Say where he is in the truth.
Real
No,
talk.
remember, you know when I get multiple checks now. But somebody say then they demote you. And how then they demote you? You lose checks.
I kind of suit and so me then want for fire upon people if you say anything and
What's
all
so?
of a sudden now.
What's so?
Before time when man me say about 4 check
What's so?
them me say about so and all kind of
What's
stuff.
so? I mean a fool with them out.
They fool me.
I mean a fool
Fool
about
me.
so.
They can't fool me,
Why
man.
just give me a break?
Can't fool me, man.
If you get 2 paycheck and no paycheck take away, you already get demoted.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what should look. Tell the people and them that. And the people you have to tell that.
Real comic.
Yeah.
But anyway, me never been deterred because
You don't know the facts,
me know when
man.
me hear
You
people
don't know the
talk.
facts, man.
Me don't know. Me don't see check stubs and all
You
that
don't
kind
have
of
the
stuff.
facts,
So
that's
me no
what me
mean.
say. You don't
Me
have
no
the
mean.
facts.
That's why I say.
don't
You say
have the
just now. What's soup? That chat a ton of crap.
Scare
in
tactic,
this
you know?
place. Anyway, earlier you touched on in relation to the election and when we were talking about the transferring and so
Yes.
you spoke about there might be an investigation in 2 constituencies.
Yes.
And I know you heard the same thing that I heard.
Yes.
Where the Prime Minister said that initially, let me reverse to use the Rasta term. Initially, when the situation coming out of the statement that the Prime Minister made, coming out of the public backlash, and people asking and saying certain things about the party and so, then we heard about a situation in St. Peter.
Yes.
And then the Prime Minister, I believe it was the Prime Minister who said that they would have an investigation into St. Peter, and then the discussion shifted to it. And I myself made a comment on an article. I didn't know that this was the government who deals with investigation in relation to
These
elections.
matters, yes.
And today now we heard that the Prime Minister said that basically the information having been put in the public
Domain, yes.
that they would have written to, I'm not sure if it's him as minister or party leader or the Labour Party, but they have written to the Electoral Commission about in relation to investigation.
Yes.
Where we're just hearing that today for the first time, publicly anyway.
Yeah.
So we don't know whether or not the Electoral Commission is so minded. So we'll have to wait and see. But the point I was making earlier to the gentleman who had called in relation to what the Prime Minister said, I explained what I believe the effect was, right?
Yes.
Of his statement. And as I would have said before, what we want to be doing in Antigua is to make sure that the electoral process is as such that we can reasonably say when we have an election, regardless to what the outcome is, who
Yes.
win or who lose,
Yes.
that we would have had a free and fair election.
Yes.
And to me personally, that's the integrity of the process needs to be protected,
I remember.
right? So, we would have heard what the Prime Minister say. I was listening to a program and I heard a recording with Mr. Luther Lee, right?
Yes.
And part of that recording struck me in a way. I'm going to play it I have shared it with a senior person in the commission. And I'm saying senior, not necessarily in terms of age, but in position held. Right? I've shared it with the person. I know the person listened to it, but I didn't get a feedback. And in light of when I heard things being in the public domain, so that might be grounds upon which the Electoral Commission could move.
Yes.
I said I was going to play it. I isolated it and I said I was going to play it. And I'm going to officially write and send it to the commission that since I might have elections come and look and everything, because to me, as I said, it's the integrity of the process that's important.
Yeah, man.
Let's listen together.
You know that the cry was that the Africans were coming in to vote.
Yeah.
What do you think they were saying that?
Because they had intentions of bringing in people too.
Not had intentions.
And they brought in people.
That register overseas, they never come in to register. They get that in the system. Ah, now check with him. Come in here, turn the line up. Truth me down now. People, don't get me wrong, I advocate, I'm a Donald Harrison man, and we advocate people could even vote proxy. But the last thing, you have to live here for 1 month before you can get registered. And guess what? You know, when they come and voted in the elections.
Yes, I do.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, man.
Can you know how many of them came and voted in the elections? That's when they start, when you see African come, say, the man had a plan look out, when they were going to bring and team, bring African to vote. Can you know what they're doing?
Right.
Can you play, no, they don't come now. That never come, you can register and get in our system now. Every king.
I'm going to play it again.
Can't understand what you say really, so you got to block on and give me
You know that the cry was that the Africans were coming in to vote.
Yeah.
The cry was when the Africans were coming in that they would come vote.
Yeah.
What do you think they were saying that?
Because they had intentions
Why do you think they were saying that?
of bringing in people too.
Not had intentions.
And they
Not have intentions. Kimber said that they have intentions of,
Yeah.
But he said not have intentions.
brought in people.
That register overseas, they never come in to register.
They have people overseas that register. Then they come here can register. Then they come on the island can register.
Get that in the system. Ah, now check with him. Come in.
And they get in the system. I'll have to check that. Now, if that is true,
Wow.
if that is true,
That's voluminous, man.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, King.
If that is true. I don't know whether it's true, yes or no. But since I will investigate, come investigate.
Well, you love to tell me. You can only believe what I tell you.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have no reason not to believe it.
Right.
The investigation will say whether he's right or wrong.
Blessed.
That's what I'm saying. When I heard that, I said to myself,
But he a member of the electoral commission.
no, I don't think so.
But he has some big
He's
information.
a C.
What you say, boy?
Hey, hold on.
Now turn the line up. Truth me down now. People,
But now tell the line out, shoot me top.
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I advocate, I'm a Donald Harrison man, and we advocate people could even vote proxy. But the last thing, you have to live here for 1 month
The last year I have to live it for 1 month.
before you can get registered. And guess what? You know, when they come and voted in the elections.
Yes, I do.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, man.
Can you know how many of them came and voted in the elections? That's when they start, when you see African come, say, the man had a plan look.
You know how much they have come here and vote election? That's why when they see Africans, they start to say, we can only assume that them are UPP.
Oh, when they were going to bring and team, bring African to vote. Can you know what they're doing?
Right.
Can you play, no, they don't come now. That never come, you can register and get in our system now. Oh,
Play
when
no.
they were going to bring and team, bring African to vote.
Plain load then come. That never come make a register now and get in our system.
You have some questions for answer, man. Can't be so easy.
So, but as we tell them, so they don't see a person
Yeah.
in the electoral commission, but none of them listen to it, then send it to me. I'm going to do it officially.
Not even a response you get?
No.
Wow.
Because if I will go have an investigation now, but they should investigate all this Sunday, because I wouldn't really want to know, and I wouldn't be satisfied that there are persons on the different electoral lists who would have come here, who would not have come here. They would not have fulfilled the requirement to register, but they're on the list.
Boss, you know the procedure we forget one and can't do.
Me no.
You know them they take your own picture, so you know them they take your picture.
Me no.
You can't go and no picture place and take no picture and sign up there now.
All of what me say, Joe Blackie,
Yeah.
as far as me concerned, right? If the system, if the elect, because to me, I would want to believe that that the person is stating for a fact that there's some level of compromise at the electoral commission level.
Boy, people not talk so willy-nilly so king. Unless you not have some insight in a talk so.
Well, if our investigation, come investigate. Because to me, at the end of any investigation, all investigation, the integrity of the process is the most important thing. We cannot be like Dominica. Every time I come, I say so. I'll pass the stage a long time.
Dominica been hailed like.
I can't go back to that.
Dominica get high praises round, you know.
What high praise? Round way. Round your way.
You know, hear them talk about Dominica and say,
round your way. Wait, round your way.
What a joke it is.
Wait, where you be?
Me hear some of them talk about Dominica.
Round ZDK?
No.
Wrong way.
Me talk about round in Antigua.
In relation to elections?
Well, in elections and leadership.
Give me a break. Time in studio is 3 minutes after 11 p.m. We will be right back. Stay tuned. Just give me a break, Joe Blackie.
Let's say we're friends birds of a feather.
That's a bird of a feather flock together.
Right. So
but bird in no.
No, and a bird.
That's a Sean bird that come to.
No. And a bird may talk. Big up Sean every time. All of me try to say. Then they say by your enemies.
No, by a friend.
Yeah, by a friend you shall be known, right?
But can anybody, there's no people in the judgment by someone from a friend? Yeah, I'm done. See some things are going. Me nah. Look, Antigua people take their love to it. But see something. Me nah read that in the Joe Blackie. You go read them?
Boy, look, where you be there, boy?
It look like, me don't know what kind, this is a space animal. Or a space bean. Come and see this, the circle round the circle round the thing.
Yeah.
The circle on the left hand side here.
Yes, I.
Me not read that thing.
Me can read them, man.
Sean and them not get me well, me not gonna say Sean and them. But whoever put it there something, then I'll get me
Me
nothing.
can read them. Gastonites, our leader has spoken. Labor rights, our leader has spoken.
No, you read it wrong.
Wait, let me put up a glasses, kid.
But what I see here, you read it wrong.
Gastonites, our leader has spoken. Ignore the labor rights.
Hey, look. Hey, I want to read it something.
Hey, look. I work, me can work.
What the hell is that? A space the people they come from?
He looks a boy.
Is there also like an antenna on top of the head?
It's a chi people also.
What the hell is that?
Yeah. He say, Gastonites, our leader has spoken. Ignore the labor.
Hey, me not get into that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the UPP supposed to be having a leadership convention in June next month.
True?
You heard it? Yeah, I think I heard that.
No.
They're supposed to be having a leadership convention in June.
No, I haven't heard anything.
Well, Rennie Bradford, don't even know how that go. Maybe you can send what Sean sent to Rennie Bradford. Maybe I should number. Maybe I should number.
No, me not see number.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the UPP supposed to be having the convention for the leader in June. I don't remember the exact date, sometime in June. And I would have heard some people saying that them expect Bacchanal in the UPP convention.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard people saying.
If you're in a Bacchanal,
Well, me no know. Me not gonna. So me gonna have to read that listener here. You know? But I see some in the flyer now, some people send me some here. Labour Party now have a convention as far as me know.
what make?
What been here and said me more than a convention
No, I hear nothing.
recently. But some things that the fly around, you see them things that the fly around there?
Go ahead, let me hear.
Me not read on them.
I mean to get them.
What I mean to get them?
Me get no.
Sean and send them to you? You not look for my phone, man.
Yes, sir, boy. I'm gonna look.
Me tell you not look for my phone.
I'm gonna look again.
You not look for my phone, man, because if you look on the network, you see you can see them. But me not really me not reading something, me made alone. But all of me say,
I mean afraid to read no.
Labour Party now have a convention.
Oh.
But this look like a more confusion to me than anything else. Hey, look.
What you say?
The Blackie.
Hmm?
Sean, I keep saying Sean, I don't want to say Sean because maybe it's not Sean. But whoever put it in somewhere, me not read it now. Tal, me not reading king. Me not reading tal. Me no lucky ready, you love it? Me no lucky tal, I love to call for my name plenty. Next thing they say this and that and that and that and that and that and that. You know? Not me.
People say they take bullet for people and so.
Don't take bullet?
Yeah.
Okay. They will do good. They will do good, boy. But remember that the party in a convention now.
No, well, Arnie, you ain't a date set yet, so you can't say that.
You can't make him a date. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that by now, man. If there's gonna have a convention. Well, I know here people are cool leadership.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can talk with the one day because I don't know about the one day.
Yeah.
People are cool leadership. But as
Well,
to
plenty of something say you had a beef.
hey, you hear me tell me no want for no boss.
Boy.
Me no want for no.
Wow.
Me no really want for no king. Me look on it. Me see the something, and me say nope, Dave, nope. No go down the road with them. I don't know if you're 40, so let me just top out. Okay, I know me bad looking. Let me start with something. But if UPP convention anything like that, it should be good material.
Say that again?
If UPP convention anything like that, it should be good material for the program.
Bless her.
May drive a copy and paste the picture. The Blackie.
Yeah.
May try to copy and paste it into my script.
Yeah.
So I can have a record of it because I mean, you understand what really go on with them spaceman. Most of them the people swallow sing about.
Hey, you don't know the space back for sure though.
You hear the antenna on the head? you not see what go on, Joe Blackie. You see the antenna on the head and the space on over the chest?
Yeah. I kind of cheat, I know kind of stuff.
Big money go for all the space. And just make the labor right in and hold the something to go see. They can go ahead. I can go ahead.